God, it's on. Okay. I'm sorry about that. M&M's. Little teeny packages. So what I'm going to say about this. If your kids bring any of these home from trick-or-treating, take them, confiscate them, and hide them. For you, this is the perfect size reward. Perfect treat for you if you like M&M's. All right? Hide it from the kids. I don't get paid to endorse M&M's. I don't. But this is the size you need. This is your reward. While I don't get paid to endorse M&M's, I am trying my hardest to get a NASCAR endorsement. I would like NASCAR to endorse me. I know that typically it's companies endorsing NASCAR and they get cars and they put their logo all over it. I personally feel like NASCAR should endorse me. That's why I'm dressed in this getup today. I love NASCAR. No, I don't. I'm dressed like this because I'm an employee at Checkers and I flip burgers in my free time when I'm not making stunning, visually challenging, exciting vlogs. I work for Checkers. No, that's not true either. I just love polyester jumpsuits, and I'm a big fan of Will Ferrell and Talladega Nights. So I try to dress like I could be in that movie. All right, that's not true either. I am here in this ridiculous getup, not as a NASCAR fan. Married to a NASCAR fan, but not one myself. I'm wearing this because this is what I wore last year for a Halloween party, or a costume party around Halloween time. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about costumes and Halloween, or just costumes. We're talking about why do we as adult women need to know our costume. I'm thinking when you were young, you used to dress up sometimes. Maybe as a princess, maybe as a superhero, maybe, I don't know. But at some point in your life, I am willing to bet you've worn a costume of some kind. And I want you to try to remember that costume. I want you to try to remember who it is you wanted to be dressed up as for some occasion. And why. So this week, or at this time, I want you to get your journals. This is mine. I keep my journal. I got mine from Target, 30% off after the school year school supply rush was over. Mine says, let's put it up there. Mine says, back to cool. Yeah. It's supposed to inspire me to not be a dork. Anyway, get your journal, and I want you to write down who you remember dressing up as and why you cared about that, why that person. Then I want you to think about if today you were having to, if you were required to actually go out and purchase a costume or come up with a costume from your things around your house, whatever, who would you dress up as to represent who you are today? I remember last year seeing some trick-or-treating pictures of people dressed as Octomom with 8 babies. And some people were dressed as Kate from that show about that divorced couple that didn't make it because they stressed themselves out so much filming and all that stuff. Not that the 8 children stressed them out, but they didn't make it. Anyway, some people came dressed as her. I remember that. I would imagine there are going to be quite a few Lady Gagas. And the costume possibilities for that are just endless. You could be anything, basically, and be Lady Gaga. I would like to know who would you be today to represent you today. And then I want you to take a minute and think beyond who you are at this moment and who you'd want to be. Who would you most want to be dressed up as? Would it be a princess again? Would it be a whimsical little fairy? Would it be Wonder Woman? Would it be, whoever? Who would you want to be? Would it be Eleanor Roosevelt, the Queen of England? Would it be Alice in Wonderland? I want you to come up with a person, a character in real life or imaginary, that you think kind of represents your alter ego, who you would most like to be. And I would like for you to journal about that. I would love it if you would take some time and draw a picture of yourself in that costume. Do something creative. Draw a picture, cut out pictures from a magazine, and put them on the next clean page in your journal to add to all the other things we've been writing about. There's something in us that wants to be different than what we are. There's something that's fun and exciting about taking on a different role and trying something new. And that's part of what this journey is all about. It's about you finding who you want to be and understanding why you want to be that person. It's also about connecting with who you are right this second and getting serious and honest about why you have been this person you are so far. I know for me that I was caught up a lot in trying to be the standard that was out there, the standard mom who really was devoted to her kids. And I wanted to be the good wife with the clean house and the fresh meals on the table. And I found I couldn't do that. And I really did get a hold of who I want to be as a wife, who I want to be as a mom. And that's what I pursue now. And I hope that that's teaching my girls, I have 3 daughters, I hope that that's teaching them to get in touch with who they are, their strengths, their weaknesses, the truth about who they are, so that they can be the best mom and the best wife, and that stuff comes out naturally from them knowing who they are. So, who do you want to be? We've asked that before, but this time I'm going to ask you to put a costume with it. Who do you want to be? If you're wanting to be super mom, or if that's what you've been trying to be so far, come up with a costume. What would that look like to describe you right now? What is super mom? If there's something else that you want to be, if you want to be the rock star, if you want to be the glamour girl, if you want to be the hot mom, who would you be? What would you do? How would you dress? How would you look? And I want you to come up with 2 costume ideas, one for today and one for who you want to be by this time next year. Have fun with this. Make sure you have fun. That's part of this whole journey. There are going to be some hard days. There are going to be some days where you don't like what you discover about yourself. But there should also be some days where you love what you discover about yourself. You're incredibly unique. Your 2 costumes aren't going to be like anybody else's costumes. But I want you to think about that. Get inside your own head. Get inside your own heart. And come up with the who you are, but also the who you want to be. And send me a picture. Send me a picture. Write me a note on the blog. And let me know what you come up with. Remember, for our blog, all you got to do is come down here to Dance Party. There it is, right there in the middle. dancepartyfor1.blogspot.com, and follow on Twitter at danceparty41 on Twitter. And let's see, you can also check out the Facebook page. We have a Dance Party for One Facebook page where you can get the Twitter tips, links to the blog, and please spread the word. Again, she begs, and I beg because I just want as many people involved as possible. I want as many women working together, because then our dance parties for one end up being something that we're all celebrating together. So that's it. Thank you for your time, and this is Becky signing out. Be your best. You are incredibly unique, so please stop eating and start feeding, and feed yourselves a little bit of candy this week. Not that candy corn stuff. That's just crap. Don't even eat. Don't eat candy corn. I think that stuff should be banned just because it's stupid. I mean, it's cute, but it's kind of a stupid candy, isn't it? Candy corn? I mean, that's like bubblegum peas. You know what? Licorice squash. What is that? Candy corn? Do we really have to turn vegetables into corn, into candy? Can't candy just stand on its own? This is the stuff that I think about. This is the stuff that ticks me off. I want my candy to stay candy. Give me some bubble yum. And make it sugary and bubble gumish. None of this vegetable stuff. I don't even know.